Well, hello, my soul friends. It's Transformational Tuesday, and I'm late. I was having some glitches. I think that Mercury is direct now, went direct on the 24th, but I think today it's a little bit of the shadow wobble because I've certainly had some glitchy things. So, anyway, here we are on Tuesday live, which I've been offering just as a regular, consistent offering that people can join me live if you want to. I talk about a transformational topic, take questions. And last week I looked at a chart briefly, and I am also open to that. And I had two people for today, but they both couldn't make it. So we'll see how that goes in the future. But if this is your first time stopping by the Soul Nurturer channel, welcome, welcome. And my soul and heart intention for this space is for those who are kind of scrolling through videos and seeking some support, some inspiration, that you identify as being a soul having a human experience, and that you find my video and you say, well, wait a minute, that resonates. That's something I need, right? So that's my hope, that when you find me, that is purposeful. I meet you right where you are. Okay. And if you want to know more about my work, you can click under the description and go to my website, and or go from here, victoriajaswick.com. There it is. I have to be honest. Well, first, I usually let this be a space where to check in. How are you doing? What are you noticing? For me, it's been, I got to be honest, like Tuesdays, like I'm just launching into my week, and I'm organizing all my sessions. I'm organizing a bunch of things. And by this time live, I'm a little kind of tired. So I don't know that I'm going to keep going on these lives. I'm sensing I'm going to be taking a little bit of a retreat from YouTube. Keep thinking about like a month, and I just don't know when that's going to be. June, maybe, August, somewhere coming up. I'm going to just step away for a little bit. And similar to what I'm doing on my Instagram right now is I took time away there to do sort of a remodel, a relaunch, to have it more fitting where I'm at. And I think I need the same for YouTube. So anyway, I think I'll keep this very short. Nobody is here with me, so that's great. I love it when people are here live and I can take questions or we can interact. But because I'm kind of tired and kind of feeling out of sorts today, I think it's good just to wrap up early. So we're going to start, as we do, with a little meditation. And when I open my eyes, maybe there will be some people here and maybe not. So if you're just tuning in right now, or you just happen to pop on this video, take this few minutes for you. Okay. I wonder if you have a regular meditation practice, and if you don't, how often you just pause throughout the day to disconnect from the external world to go into your inner world. That's how I see meditation. It's going in to connect with the divine, to disconnect from the external world and replenish, restore, connect to your own soul wisdom. And for me, I need a little replenishing right now. How about you? So take this moment. If you are watching the replay, pause the video and get yourself set up to have this time. Get your meditation cushion, light a candle, which I normally do. I'm going to do that right now. It feels a little off unless I do. Okay, I'll light my candle. Looks like I've got some viewers with me here. If you want to say hello in the chat, where you're watching from. So I'm just lighting my candle, and I'm going to take us into a little meditation right at the beginning. Okay, so go ahead. Oh, they left. I must have scared them away. I see you. I don't get to see who's here. I just see there are viewers popping in. Okay, all right, let's turn within. Just letting yourself drop deeply into your inner world, claiming this space for you, claiming this time for whatever you need. So at the very beginning, as you just turn away from the external and you drop in, notice first catching yourself right where you are. How are you doing in this moment? What are you noticing? I like to use the example of, imagine that you are connecting with a beloved friend, a best friend, and you're so present and you're so curious and you're full of compassion for your own needs, for your own inner world, for your own body, and deepening the connection to your soul and your own profound well of wisdom. So breathing in and noticing how you're breathing, that's always a good place to start. You're breathing short, shallow breaths into your chest. That is an indicator that you are in a sympathetic response, fight, flight, freeze, or fawn response. You're stressed, you're dysregulated. And so one simple way to turn off the alarms is to breathe in all the way into your belly. Deep breath in. Hold for just a moment. And then let go of everything you're holding that's not holding you with the exhale. And dropping deeper into your inner world. Noticing right away, are there any images coming, any messages from your body? What are you noticing with your compassionate curiosity? I'll offer a few little prompts. This is the Soul Nurturer channel, so just become aware and honest about how are you nurturing your soul. And in your soul is your potential, your beautiful, unique potential. In what ways are you nurturing that? In what ways can you do a little bit more? Right now, we are in spring in the Northern Hemisphere. It's about to be May tomorrow, May 1st, as I'm recording this. So it's a good place to notice what seeds of possibilities are growing through you. What old habits and patterns, the weeds of the garden, are growing faster than what you're trying to create. And transformation is just a consistent awareness, bringing awareness to your inner world, bringing awareness to your thoughts, to your energy, to your body, to those messages that come up either through a thought or a synchronicity or a sign or symbols through dream work. The constant many ways that soul is communicating to us, or creator, or the universe, however you connect or believe. I've been talking a lot about inner spring cleaning, and if you haven't, you might want to go back and watch the video on forgiveness, as I suggest. Checking in. Where are you cluttered? Where is there a logjam in your mind, in your body, in your being? What are you ready to let go of? What do you need to release from the body mind system? And who and what do you need to forgive? So right now, just creating an intention in this moment for yourself. And intentions can spring from, what do you need? What do you desire? What do you long for? What's the desired outcome you're trying to cultivate? And just imagine planting that in to the soul garden in your being, your intention, your desire. And before we open our eyes, just give a moment of thanks. Give some gratitude for something that's going on in your world, something today that happened, even if it's the smallest act of kindness you noticed, or the little bit of breakthrough, or the big breakthrough, or a return of energy that you've needed. Just give thanks. And I also love to give thanks in advance for what you're desiring. Give thanks in advance for your intention manifesting, for your desired outcome arriving. Give thanks. And let your body, mind, system fill with the feeling as if your desired outcome has been met. All is well, full of gratitude and joy for this beautiful gift of a life that is yours. And when you're ready, just come on back and open your eyes. Okay. Well, there's still no one here. Okay. I'm going to talk briefly and then I'm going to wrap this up quickly. It's a beautiful day. I like to get outside personally. And since, again, no one's here, I feel okay with making this short but sweet. So I want to read a little poem or a quote. I guess it's a quote. It really speaks to the feeling right now. You know, April was a pretty intense month for a lot of people. There was a lot going on, a lot of deep transformational energy. And now as we're moving into May, it's kind of like it's a calmer, like this Taurus season. It's kind of like, all right, let's get down to the basics, to the simplicity, integrating what we've learned and put it to good use, right? And May is really a time of cultivation, of doing the inner work, of doing the inner landscaping, like I said, planting the seeds of possibility, and recognizing, and this is the thing that was on my heart earlier, recognizing, even though I'm talking a lot about spring and new beginnings and spring cleaning and all that, we are nature. We live with the greatest teacher, let me say that, and that is nature. And to recognize the cycles of nature and really give yourself grace that we are just part of that greater mystery unfolding through nature. So even though it's springtime, you, my soul friend, may be in a winter of your soul, meaning you're still kind of pulled in. You're still in the darkness of visioning and dreaming for higher possibilities, and you're not really quite pulled into springtime yet. So we can be in different cycles of our own personal life, even though the external cycle is different. We can be in a hybrid. Sometimes, well, it's externally spring and I'm feeling a little bit of energy, but I'm still needing to be kind of in my cocoon, right? So those phases of nature, so spring, summer, fall, winter. And think about those cycles. Again, springtime, we think of rebirthing, new life, new beginnings. We're growing the rich potential in our worlds and in our being. And then we think about, summer, it's, like everything's coming to fruition. There's the harvest. Well, things are growing like a lot of energy and vitality and a lot more, aliveness, I think. And then we go into fall and it's where we start to slow down a little bit and the leaves start to fall from the trees and nature starts to shed. And then we go into the winter where it's like this dormant phase. And again, the dark, rich, fertile soil being prepared and just kind of still so that when we're ready for springtime to emerge those new possibilities. So I wonder, if you think about it, what phase of transformation are you in right now? What cycle that mirrors nature? Are you feeling really pulled out, really wanting to take action, working harder? Or are you feeling tucked in still? I wonder where you are. So just if you want to comment, I do encourage comments. Comments help me get my videos out into the YouTube waters a little bit more. So just honoring where you are and what you need. Like today, a couple days ago, I was starting to feel a little bit more energy, and I expected to have more energy because Mars just went into Aries. So, and that just today, this morning, but I'm feeling really tired. I'm feeling like in the cycle of still needing to retreat and replenish and to, it's kind of like I've got a hybrid of a lot of different seasons going on. I'm feeling very mentally active and excited about a lot of projects, but I'm also feeling my body is still feeling like slow down a little bit. And Taurus season is kind of like we just went through Aries season. Taurus season is slow down, become aware of where you are, what do you need. It's all about resources and slowing down, pausing to enjoy beauty and the gifts of nature or life. Taurus is very much about all things, earth and being human, food. My Taurus friends, anybody out there a Taurus, you're the true foodies. You really love good food and savoring the sensual pleasures of life, right? Okay, so here's the quote that came to mind. You can tell from my videos that I have Pluto transiting first house right now, and you can go look that up. But it's bringing more of the shadowy, maybe the darker topics that I would typically with the moon and Leo be like all light and fluffy, but it's bringing this more, Pluto is definitely about death and rebirth. So this quote from Daniel Abraham, I don't know who he is. I just was looking for quotes that were matching what I was feeling about what I wanted to talk about tonight. Okay, so here it is. We say that flowers return every spring. That's not true. It is true that the world is renewed. It is also true that renewal comes at a price. For even the flower grows from an ancient vine. The flowers of spring are themselves new to the world, untried and untested. The flower that wilted last year is gone. Petals once fallen are fallen forever. Flowers do not return in the spring, rather, they are replaced. It is in this difference between returned and replaced that the price of renewal is paid. So I think for me, it's like getting real about what transformation is. We have these very fluffy ideas about transformation. Oh, it's springtime, renewal and all this, but it's true that in transformation, something must die, something must fade out in order to rebirth something new. And it's not, another way of saying it is, if you are really honoring the cycles of your own unfolding life and transformation, then you are not the same person you were even last week. You know that old saying, you can never step in the same river twice? Well, it could be the same river, but you're not the same. Especially those who are really embracing a transformational, evolutionary journey. Like, I don't want to be my conditioned self. I don't want to be stuck in programmed beliefs. I want to emerge my soul potential. And in doing so, we are required to shed and release and emerge and grow the potential that meets us right where we are in the circumstances that we are in. So therefore, we're not renewing who we were last year. I hear people say a lot, I just want to be myself again. I don't know how that can be unless somebody has gone through huge reclaiming of soul essence and they know that place in them. They know, and I feel like I've touched that place often. And so maybe when we're saying I want to be myself again, we're saying I really want to live from my essence, my authentic self, my soul essence. But I do hear people say, I want to get back to who I was. And I always think, no, you really don't. Because just like a caterpillar can't go back, or a butterfly can't go back into the cocoon, you have to evolve from where you are and grow beyond where you've been. Oh, I like that. I like when things, I love like a little da 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 da, whatever the rhythm of what I say goes. So you don't want to go back to where you've been. You want to just continue to emerge to where it's possible to go and to grow. So, yeah. So where are you in your transformational cycle? Are you just waking up to there's some work to be done? Using the metaphor of the garden, like nothing's growing the way that I want. So, there's some deeper work of tilling the soil, moving the rocks up, pulling the weeds, designing with a vision what you want to grow for your possibilities. Or have you planted some seeds of, yes, this is possible, and you've shifted out of some old beliefs so that these possibilities can grow, and you're tending your garden, i.e., you're nurturing your soul, you're providing self-care, you're consciously practicing a new way of being in the direction of where you want to go, moving towards your vision? Or are you in the blossoming phase of, wow, your hard work, your deep inner work, your soul work is really meeting you right where you are? You're being met by blessings and opportunities because you're no longer who you were, but you've emerged more of your essence aligned with your possibilities. And so you're flourishing. I hope this is where many of you are. And we are all, like I said, unique, and we're all in different phases. Or are you in the phase of you recognize back to that winter, some things have to go back to the earth. There's more shedding, more letting go, more surrendering to the great mystery to say, I don't know what's next. I'm in the darkness, but I trust that something new will emerge through me. So I'm curious what phase of transformation cycle you are in. And, honestly, I'm feeling grateful because I'm tired and there's no one here. And I'm going to take that as a little message from the universe that I need to go just take care of me right now. I hope this little video did help someone, and comment if you want. I will be back next Tuesday. I have a chart I will be reviewing next Tuesday. Also next week, I'll be doing the new moon in Taurus video. So let me know how you're doing. Also, when you comment where you're viewing from and how do you nurture your soul. I always love to know that, okay? All right. Thanks for being with me. If you're watching on the replay, and do comment and email me if you have any private questions. I get a lot of emails, or visit my website at victoria.com. Yeah, I have that one. That'd be great. victoriajazwick.com. It's in the description. If you like to book a 20-minute free consultation or book a session, you're worth it. All right. Peace be with you, and take good care of yourself until we meet next time. Bye.